In the vast and seemingly infinite stretches of the Milky Way, where countless species fought for power and dominance, the humans stood out, defying the expectations of those who underestimated them. The galaxy had been ravaged by years of war, with ancient civilizations collapsing and the once proud empires of the Zentari, the Thraxians, and the Drachna shifting the balance of power in their favor. The humans, though primitive and divided, were something that no one could have anticipated, something the universe had failed to recognize. That all started on the outer rim of the galaxy, a place where the wealthiest civilizations had forgotten, where countless resources remained unclaimed. The Thraxians, a ruthless insectoid species, had been slowly expanding their influence, consuming entire planets for their ever-growing need for resources. At first, they ignored humanity, dismissing them as a fledgling race without any significant power. But as the human colonies on the edge of the Milky Way began to grow in number, the Thraxians saw them as a potential threat, one that might stand in the way of their relentless conquest. The first contact came when the Thraxians landed on Earth, hoping to intimidate them into submission. They'd sent a single battlecruiser, its dark, hulking form looming over the planet. It was meant to be a warning, a message to the humans to stay out of their way, but the Thraxians had severely miscalculated. What the Thraxians didn't know was that humanity had evolved to face challenges far beyond the scope of their crude weapons. They had faced extinction before, wars, plagues, and even the destruction of their own planet. Time and time again, they had adapted, surviving against insurmountable odds. And they had learned how to turn the tide of battles, how to use their ingenuity to find a way when there seemed to be none. When the Thraxians demanded humanity's immediate surrender, a single voice responded: Commander Tara Ellis, an ex-soldier and now the head of the Interstellar Defense Coalition. She wasn't known for her size, her strength, or her combat prowess. No, what made her different was her mind. She was a strategist, a brilliant tactician who understood warfare in ways the galaxy's greatest empires could never fathom. She had seen the Thraxians' tactics before. They were brutal and unrelenting. But she also knew that the humans had something that no other species had, the will to fight for something more than just survival. The humans didn't fight like the Thraxians or the Zentari. They fought with cunning, with unity, and above all, with a determination that could not be crushed. Commander Ellis's plan was simple yet brilliant. She knew that no single battle could be won on the ground. No, the real war would be won in the stars. Humanity's greatest achievement had come in the form of a technological leap, an alliance with a long-forgotten race of sentient AIs that had once served as the galaxy's most advanced defense systems. The AIs, who had long been in hiding after the fall of their creators, had the knowledge to turn the tide of any battle. They provided humanity with weaponry and defensive technologies that made the Thraxian fleet look primitive by comparison. But the humans didn't rely solely on technology. They relied on something more profound. The human spirit was unbreakable. The Thraxians, with their overwhelming strength and mindless aggression, had underestimated the one thing that could not be measured on any battlefield: heart. As the Thraxians descended upon Earth, they'd thought the humans would cower in fear. What they found was something else entirely. A well-coordinated army of humans, alongside the AAs, had set traps across the planet. Weapons designed to disable their ships without destroying them, targeting the core systems, leaving them helpless. Each battle fought, whether in space or on the ground, was meticulously planned, a testament to the ingenuity of the humans. But it wasn't just their tactics that turned the tide. It was their sheer resilience. When the Thraxians destroyed a city, they didn't break the humans' resolve. They fought back harder. When they saw their comrades fall, they didn't retreat. They rushed into battle with even more ferocity. The humans had endured worse before, and they knew they would endure again. It wasn't about the fight, it was about the cause. And the cause was simple: survival. As the Thraxian fleet began to retreat, unable to break the humans' will, the other empires of the galaxy began to take notice. The Zentari, who had long viewed the humans as nothing more than ants beneath their feet, sent envoys to Earth seeking a truce. The Drachna, proud and powerful, observed from afar, impressed by the humans' unexpected victory, and the A's, those ancient beings, recognized that the galaxy was about to change. But it was the humans, in the end, who would make the ultimate decision. Commander Ellis was at the front, speaking not only for humanity, but for the future of the galaxy itself. The message she sent was clear. They would not kneel. They would not bow. Humanity would defend their future, no matter the costs. In the years that followed, the humans not only defended their homeworld, they forged alliances with the galaxy's most powerful species. They brought unity where there was chaos, hope where there was despair. Slowly, the galaxy began to change. The Thraxians were forced into retreat, their empire crumbling as the humans led the charge against them. The once proud Zinteri, now allies of the humans, turned their attention to rebuilding what they had lost. The humans were no longer the underdogs. They were the ones who had saved the galaxy. The galaxy would never forget the humans, their courage, their tenacity, their will to survive. In the end, it wasn't just a war that was won. It was a new era for the galaxy, one where humanity's place among the stars was no longer in doubt.